On WKYT this morning, road crews tell us how they're handling some icy roads. It could cause a little trouble around the bluegrass this morning.
Well, that's because what we're looking at is that runoff from rain and any water left over on the roads. Well, check out those temperatures. It's going to freeze.
Many students in one central Kentucky school district could face random drug testing. What parents and school leaders have to say about it.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning and welcome. It's good to have you with us here on WKYT This Morning.
I'm Rebecca Smith. We are tracking a freezing rain advisory this morning for much of the bluegrass.
I'm Bill Bryant. It's good to have you along. Wet conditions are causing some icy spots across parts of central Kentucky this morning. Remember that as you head out the door. The Weather Service has issued a travel advisory for central and southern Kentucky, and that goes through 9 o'clock this morning.
And for the latest track on the weather, let's turn to meteorologist Micah Harris.
And that's probably the best thing to kind of pay attention to. Not so much the freezing rain advisory. It's more of that travel advisory because it's not really freezing rain falling out of the sky. You could get some drizzle here and there, but it's really about that water left over on the roadways is what we're watching outside. So there's nothing on Defender, maybe, like I said, maybe some drizzle down toward the southeast, but it's about that water that's left over. It's about the runoff coming off the hills and mountains and just kind of hanging out on the roads. 29 degrees, that'll freeze it pretty quickly. And we're at 26 here in Lexington. There is some black ice here and there. We have to watch out for that as we're traveling this morning. 27 by the afternoon. It's really not going to change that much with temperature-wise. We'll try to get that mix on out of here as we work our way throughout the morning and into the afternoon hours. These temperatures don't change much the next couple of days, but big-time changes come Friday off into your weekend. I'll show you how warm we get because we do get much warmer. Coming up.
We look forward to that, certainly. So road crews over in Montgomery County are preparing to handle any icy road conditions overnight and this morning.
When temperatures drop below freezing, it typically doesn't take too long for puddles on pavement to freeze into a dangerous situation for drivers. Road crews prepare by treating main roads before turning their attention to county roads. West Liberty's mayor says that they're prepared after learning a thing or two from previous winters.
Wait and watch. Our road crew is on standby. The road supervisor on standby. Any hint of precipitation that we think needs to be treated, then our dispatch will be ready.
Walter tells us that drivers called in about slick spots on Highway 519 from West Liberty to Moorhead overnight.
Folks who live in Lawrenceburg had a chilling night after a transformer fire there. Anderson County dispatchers tell us that more than 300 people were without power between 1 and 3 this morning. Temperatures were below freezing. Firefighters battled flames at a power transformer on Fox Creek Road there. A husband and wife are hospitalized after a shooting in Laurel County. Deputies say it happened at a home on Edgewater Road near Corbin. Junio Cornett and Beverly Cornett were taken to Baptist Healthcare Hospital with gunshot wounds. Investigators say the pair were arguing over a .22 caliber pistol and that the husband was intoxicated. They also say Junior Cornett's brother, Ronnie Cornett, was arrested after the disagreement.
A mother is facing charges this morning after police say she gave birth at her home, then put the baby in a plastic bag. Winchester police arrested 29-year-old Cassandra Haney. They say on Friday she gave birth to a baby boy in her toilet and left the infant there for 15 minutes. Police say Haney told them she didn't know she was pregnant.
Didn't know that the baby, whether or not the baby was dead or alive, and had then placed the baby into a plastic bag.
Police say Haney's roommate heard the baby crying, saw him in the bag, and called 911 for help. Police charged Haney with attempted murder and evidence tampering. She did not want to talk to us from jail. Police say the baby is now at the hospital and is stable.
A former Central Kentucky assistant principal accused of sexually abusing a student has been found dead. Berea police tell WKYT News that Joy Hayes died in Lee County, Virginia over the weekend. Investigators are now trying to figure out what caused her death. Hayes was once an assistant principal at Madison Southern High School, where police say she met the teenager she's accused of sexually abusing. Hayes was arrested and had resigned from her job. Berea police also tell us she recently had contact with the victim again, and they were preparing to file new charges against her.
Well, more than a week after being hit by an SUV on a busy Lexington road, a woman has died from her injuries. The Fayette County Coroner's Office says 57-year-old Susan Buckman died Monday afternoon at UK Hospital. The coroner says she died from multiple blunt force injuries. On January 3rd, investigators say Buckman was trying to cross Winchester Road when an SUV hit her. Investigators have ruled the death an accident.
Police arrested a man who they say kidnapped a friend and held him at gunpoint during a wild ride. Police say 19-year-old Dwayne Wainscott forced his way into the victim's car outside of a Frankfort apartment complex on Friday. They say Wainscott held the gun to the victim's chest, threatened his life, and told him to drive to Lexington. But police say the trip took an unexpected turn.
The whole event actually ended at a residence, in a residential area, in the Vichelle's area. When the victim's vehicle broke down, he was able to get away from the suspect by running to a nearby residence.
Police later arrested Wainscott. They've charged him with kidnapping. They say the two men had a history of violence between each other. They even say Wainscott assaulted the victim just days before the kidnapping. The arrest report also states that Wainscott told police if he were to get out of jail on bond, police would never find him.
Well, for now, it's actually moving backwards here. The Fayette County Coroner's Office needs your help finding the next of kin for a man who died. The coroner says John Jack Clarkson was found dead in his apartment Monday of apparent natural causes, but so far the coroner hasn't been able to get in touch with his family. They ask anyone with information about his family to contact them.
This morning, we're learning more about a man arrested for a string of crimes in Laurel County. Police arrested Joshua Smith in Lexington hours after police say he led them on a chase in Laurel County but got away. Well, last month, police say Smith stole cars from a car lot and tried to break into a pharmacy in Laurel County. On Monday, the Laurel County Sheriff's Office said they've also tied him to a burglary at a home on Nell Rush Road last month. Deputies also say Smith stole jewelry and the homeowner's identification. They say he used the ID to check into different hotels after the burglary.
Well, for now, it's just an idea, but school leaders in Mercer County are thinking about random drug testing policy for many middle and high school students. Last night, they held a public forum to get thoughts from parents and other members of the community. Victor Puente has the story.
I can't tell you how many kids have come in our offices this year with these issues.
But if my children were to be exposed to a drug screen, I 100% would agree and stand on that because I would want to know.
The crowd gathered at the Mercer County High School auditorium only numbered a few dozen, but they were discussing a plan that could impact thousands of students and teachers.
There is nothing, I think, more degrading than after working a 10, 12, 14-hour day, after working in this school system for a long, long time, to be told to pee in a cup to prove that I'm innocent of drug use.
The topic, random drug testing for student athletes in middle and high school, student drivers, and possibly staff.
This is the only place I ever applied for and got a job that I did not submit to drug testing. If you want to drive a truck, you're going to drug test. If you want to work at Walmart, you're going to drug test.
This was an informational meeting on the change. So far, nothing is official, but a committee including principals, counselors, and school board members have been looking at the idea. They say neighboring counties such as Lincoln and Garrett already have similar plans in place. If a student did test positive, they wouldn't be punished, but they could be held out of extracurricular activities.
You cannot suspend them, whatever the case may be. You can get them help.
There were voices on both sides of the issue, but any change wouldn't be official until the school board approved it. In Mercer County, Victor Puente, WKYT.
Well, the next public forum on the topic is set for February 17th.
Well, this morning, health officials in southern Kentucky say they have been dealing with flu outbreaks at 4 nursing homes. They say 2 nursing homes in Pulaski County, along with 1 in Casey County and 1 in Clinton County, have had outbreaks. They say the H3N2 flu type A strain has been causing the problems. Nursing homes have been told to limit visitors.
Loved ones, family members, and things are still allowed to come, but they're restricting some of the activities and the movements of the residents within the facilities. They're practicing good hand hygiene, washing their hands often. They're offering vaccinations for any residents or staff who didn't get the vaccine already.
Health officials say many of the nursing homes did nothing wrong and protected the residents and staff in every way possible.